Alright, let's continue with the whole gang
Let's
here.
recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
He's like, this sounds like a
So has your
load
evil
of...
doppelganger, Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Guess. Fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Alright. Case board.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Okay. The cult could be followers of Scratch. No. Oh, where does this damn picture go? There we go. Working for or with someone. It's not me. You may think they're working for me, but they're not. I don't see anything that has... Oh, there we go. There's the yellow dot. The story.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
It. Oh, I have a lot of stuff for this one. Fiction coming in contact with a dark place has the power to change reality. This is the entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. Flashlight seems to weaken taken. Light in the Dark Presence. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. Wake, in the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story, wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. No. Thing down here? Oh, okay. Well, okay, I obviously can't let that happen. Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable.
Nah.
When the Dark Presence looks like Wake, it goes by the name Scratch. An evil twin is a bit convenient. I'll keep an eye on it. Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years.
Right.
Wake was in another world that entire time. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. It only gives us 2 days to stop this. Let's get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. Magical light switch. Where do I even start with that? Wake says that the dark place can be accessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake. So what? Cauldron Lake is the gateway to some other world? Some other strange reality. The dark place merged with ours. This place and the dark place, the page called this area an overlap.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
I entered Cauldron Lake Overlap by reciting the poem. The poem was about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror. An overlap needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality eroded by repeated dark lore and a center point, crafted in depths of the dark place connecting the story on the other side. For the overlap to form, it can't just be an urban legend, it must be supported by an accompanying narrative in the dark place. Bedtime stories, folk tales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where overlaps came to be. So overlaps can only form in specific places. The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. There we go. Sounds like darker, more emotional works are more effective at altering reality. The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water flowed, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative.
The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
Well, for later. Alright. Profiling.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let's go back to these two. You're hiding pages!
Okay. Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
I mean, I'd just read it, take a picture, and then give it back to the guy and be like, alright, this is, you need this for protection, then here, have your pages. Case, oh, what do I get? Oh, for later, right? Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of the watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all of this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Okay. Switch reality. Manual save. Quick save. Shoebox. What do I got? Adds 1 charge to Saga's flashlight. Maximum health. Attack staggers enemies more often. Save you from death but shatter in the process. Increases hand flare's duration and area of effect. Like this one that saves you from death is useful, but it's gonna disappear after it breaks. It's gonna... I'll just wait till it breaks, and then I'll put these little charms away in here for now. I'll put a couple flares away. Make sure I have room for stuff. Another quick save real quick. Alright. We'll roll out as Saga for now.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright. Did I get a new clue or something? Or profiling? No. No. Cases. He remembers writing many pages while in the dark place. Oh, writing part of ritual. There we go. If Wake is the origin of the pages, then no cult connection, unless the cult is working with Scratch? Question mark. Questionable mark. Alright, you gentlemen, have fun here.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Dad, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
Oh, welcome.
Past favorite Deer Fest.
He's like, all I
Go.
do is make
The
mistakes.
yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady
So
dead
who's in for a
marble
bet
eyes
this
still
year?
give me nightmares.
$100 says there'll be at least one fender bender between the floats.
For that amount of money, you'll cause it yourself.
Yeah, I'm not taking that wager. Too many opportunities for interference.
Too many opportunities for interest. They're like, you could cause that accident. I'm not betting $100 on the damn floats bumping into each other.
Hello and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All
Coffee
of our
World.
attractions are family-friendly and available
Oh my
to
god.
children of all ages. Just like our coffee.
The coffee is
So,
safe for
take
all
a sip
ages.
of our
Oh
Oh
my.
Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin. Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express. Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two
Huatari
serial
Well?
killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No.
It's not haunted.
Come to
No.
Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo.
Mocha Moose.
Just don't
Oh my
share
god.
your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee.
Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. It's not amusing.
Take in amazing views from the slow motor Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park.
I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park.
This is so much fun.
Yeah,
And finish
definitely
off at
looks
our
like you're both having a
beautiful gift
blast.
shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome
What?
to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
Yo, Java, great time. Oh my god. This commercial is... That was terrible. That was the worst. It was funny, but that was not a good commercial. Any things lying around that I could just take from people's rooms? Weren't these locked? I don't know, maybe they were only certain ones that were locked. Oh, what's this? Colton Lake, Colton Lake, looking at the news and rumors, fucking 2010, cross reference with the old files. I don't remember if I saw this or not. Name a good coffee diner.
Hello.
Hello. You okay, lady? Tammy didn't want me to come, I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. Need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic, but what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird though. Sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces are starting to fall together. An idea for a new play. A space cult burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. A lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black cast, a musical, a rock opera. Oh, I wanted to read that page. Ed returns to Cauldron.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest
play
show had
narration.
closed. This
What do we
wasn't the
have?
first time one of his productions
we're
had
good.
shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity.
Something
He
about
cursed at himself and turned to
masculinity.
go.
It's like, why the fuck did I
Suddenly,
even
he
come
was
here?
blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground.
Oh.
Ed struggled in vain.
Was it the police? Yeah, I don't need to watch that. I don't need to watch that terrible commercial again. Tammy rides the
Tammy
ferry.
tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
Well, he went to the Cauldron Lake. I don't know. He might be pretty stupid.
It doesn't budge.
Wow. Check the kitchen out. Oh, never mind. It's locked. I like how it says this is the cabin, but I'm pretty sure.
Requested something be done about the TV in my room.
Oh no,
It
never
keeps going
mind.
on by itself.
That was.
It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner.
God forbid you unplug the goddamn
Of
TV, you
course,
stupid
sir.
ass. What an old asshole. Be nice. He wasn't even mean to you, you old
Is there
dick.
anything else I can help you with, sir? Would you like a complimentary dinner tonight?
Well, that almost makes up for the ineptitude of this place.
I'm glad to hear it.
Man, fuck that guy.
I swear I brought my full kit along.
Old ass
Jules?
dickhead.
You didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Why
would I pack your
EMF reader.
I've got my own
They're
device.
ghost hunters.
Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal manifestations?
Terry's cuckoo clocks. Oh, Terry Feldman and his wonderful clocks. The pleasure's all mine, Terry. I wonder if there's... I wonder if there's more opened up places this time, or still the same closed off stuff.
I need something to cut this.
Yeah, we don't have nothing to cut that. Oh, I was like, what the hell? A fucking radio. Uh. Uh, Still continues to say the lady will be there with her beef jerky, even though the dude's like, she was found dead. No, this is a joke. You're fucking with me. Quit fucking with me. She just gave me beef jerky a little while ago. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, yeah, well, things happen. Within hours of time, someone could definitely die. Was I able to go in here before?